Right, so starting things out here on our empty lot, I'm just going to take a look to see what's around in the neighborhood to see if there's any collectibles, as well as seeing what the opportunity is for sleeping and such. I can already see we have a public bathroom, which will be great, and then a grill for cooking, and these benches over here will be good for sleeping. The doctor's out walking what appears to be an invisible dog. Weird choice, but okay. So we're just going to head over. I'm going to introduce myself to the doctor real quick just so I can have him in my contact list, but then not count this as like a relationship building opportunity or appointment, if you will, since I will have it so that you have to be charged every time you actually visit with him. So I am now seeing that somebody actually baked some beans, which is great. That means we don't have to pay for our first meal. And oh no, okay, so forgot it was vegetarian trait, and apparently the Frank and beans would also mean hot dogs. Didn't think that one through, but that's fine. I guess we'll just see how the stomach issues kind of play out. For this one, you can see we're already gathering with a bunch of new friends that we have in the park here, including a dog that's laying at our feet. It seems like the conversation isn't going too well for us, mostly because we have a bad reputation that's kind of impacting our relationships, but we're not really in this to make friends right now, so no worries there. And it looks like we're going to have to do our first trip to the public bathroom, which of course is a two-gender washroom, so that's fun right off the bat for us. All right, so once we're done in the washroom, I'm just going to send my sim to do some collecting and some digging around to try and find something we can sell. Haven't seen a lot of plant life around in this neighborhood, which is too bad in terms of starting our garden off, but hopefully we can find some things to sell in order to buy some seeds. Oh, and now enters one of my favorite townies, which is Bob Pancakes, all thanks to the trans flag that he decides to wear on his shirt, which always makes me go into his household and change him into actually a trans man and then his wife a trans woman as well, just for my own representation in the game as I play my other families. Now I'm going to try and make my sim actually interact with some pets, which isn't going well, apparently. So spatula I've chosen because I want to be able to get my sim to start playing with the dog in order to get that fun level up a little bit more. To be honest, this dog is a little bit horrifying with how skinny and creepy it looks, but all the other dogs just kept walking away from me, so I guess this is my new pet. Alright, otherwise, when I'm looking around, I'm not seeing anything else left really to collect. I see some fishing points, which could be good, I guess. Kind of goes against the vegetarian part, but that's fine, I guess, for the needs that we have right now, seeing as we have still literally $0. Alright, now let's take a look at what we were able to collect. I'm going to open up some of these time capsules, and I'm also going to see what I can do in terms of selling these upgrade parts, because obviously we have nothing to upgrade. I actually don't usually spend a lot of time with collectibles in my main game, so I'm going to extract this fossil, but not sure if that makes it more or less valuable. And it looks like it made it way less valuable, so maybe I'll just sell the stack without actually extracting fossils at this time, and see what else we can get. Otherwise, it looks like we have the doll inside a time capsule, which was more valuable, which is pretty good. Second time capsule appears. So it also has a doll in it, which is worth less money, but that's fine. We're selling it all anyway. In terms of the frog we caught, let's see. Okay, well, it's only worth $10. Not sure if we can actually interact with these or what goes on if we actually had a place to put them. But yeah, I'm selling it for now. Great, so we have a total of $265, which actually isn't too bad considering it's our first day. That can go towards either food, seeds, or hopefully being able to do our first doctor's visit. Let's just see how far it goes. I'm going to head over to the library now in order to actually make some purchases of seeds on the computer and then get started on our... Wow, I can actually bring the dog with me. Yeah, so we're here at the library now. I'm just going to grab some seeds and then work on the writing skill, just because as part of the challenge, essentially you need writing skill in order to do, one, a resume when we get to the job portion of this, but also to apply for a name change and things like that, just kind of simulating the process of actually filling out the documents for that. In terms of seeds, I'm just kind of gonna... Actually, oh, magic ones. I haven't started playing the that pack yet, so I'm really not sure what to expect. But anyway, I'm just gonna buy like one of each for now, assuming that way we can find something that's actually in season. Hopefully all the different seasons, so that there's no like inconsistent food or money source for us at this time. All right, now we're just gonna have my sim actually work on the writing skill. I'm doing practice. Wow, the dog is very upset by this. I'm doing practice writing instead of actually writing any books because I'd like to think that the rule behind this is essentially that you wouldn't want to publish anything under your dead name. So I'll wait for the name change before actually writing. And of course, now it's time to take a little nap on the ottoman, and then we'll actually use the washrooms, which I hope are, yes, they're gender neutral, which is great. So we'll use those as well, and maybe clean up a little bit in the sink by washing our hands and brushing our teeth, as I see that hygiene dipping a little bit. And then I'm going to look around and just see if there's anything else in terms of collectibles or food offering around the library. I do see there's roller skating. Some food options here if we want to make something. We do have $90 left after buying the seeds, but it is a lot of money to spend, like $15 in order to have tofu dogs when we're only going to be able to eat one of the plates before the food just starts rotting in our inventory. So maybe there's some other options here. And looks like there's some frogs, which we cannot eat. And we're just going to take another nap. Oh, it looks like there's some strawberries over here, which is awesome. First fruit that I've actually been able to find, so we'll go harvest those ones. All right, so we're going to take a bite of some of these strawberries, and hopefully that'll help our declining hunger. And eating a strawberry does virtually nothing. I'm just going to bring them back home, do some planting here, since it looks like it'll take a lot of strawberries and fruit in order to actually move the needle on our hunger bar. And then hopefully when we get enough stuff here, we'll at least be able to do the grilled fruit option on the grills in order to actually get a better plate and a better impact on our hunger. Really just trying to get like all these seeds planted before I run out of energy. I don't think we're going to make it. And yeah, just checking to see what's actually in season. I feel like this season's pack makes this way harder to do, especially because I'm trying to find like enough shelter before it becomes winter, because I've actually had Sims in my main game freeze to death by accident and don't want that to be a thing for this one. All right, let's see if we can get to this park bench before passing out. There's a dog following us. Oh, I thought that was Spatula. It's a different dog. All right. And we made it. Nice. All right, so it's midnight and it's time to get a little snack going. Our hunger's dipping quite low. We have $90. Just used $14 to grill up some vegetables here. Finally eating a vegetarian meal. Thank goodness. Our hygiene is horrific. We smell disgusting. Our fun levels dropping, but we just got a happy buff because we're outside and we love the outdoors. So I'm going to take advantage of this to go finish up the rest of our planting and take a look at what the heck that tall thing was. But yeah, now I'm going to try and work on this fun we got going on with some stargazing to buff that up. Would be great if there was an option to take a shower in the rain. Kind of surprised there's not, to be honest. But we'll work on the fun level first. Okay, now that we got some fun going on, we're going to take the sim over to the park bench, go back to sleep again. And then once we're done this, I think we're really going to have to figure out what to do with the whole hygiene level since it's dipping really low. So we're awake now. Time to use the public bathroom, grab some food, and then, yeah, we're going to head over to the gym. So we're eating spoiled food at this point, which I'm hoping does not cause too many issues because there isn't a whole lot. Okay, now we want to throw up. Okay, so that's the issue of spoiled food. All right, so we decided to head up the gym with Spatula. We're going to use the showers while we're here, and we might actually use those couches there to take a nap as well because our energy's already failing us. And then hopefully we'll be able to find somebody to talk to as well at the gym here. So yeah, just doing a power nap, not really seeing anyone that I particularly want to chat with. So we'll head with the dog. We're going to do our first doctor's visit. So now that we're at the doctor's house, let's see if I can find him. And I have literally no clue where he is. Okay, it says that I'm going to talk to him. I just don't. Oh, there he is. Okay. So we're just going to talk about some normal stuff, get to know him a little bit, tell some jokes, what you typically do in a doctor's appointment. And when I'm done this one, I'm actually going to have to deduct $70 from my bank account because that's how much it costs in order to do a face-to-face visit with him. So just trying to take advantage. Oh, I see Spatula's here looking really smelly. I wonder if I think I'm going to wash him while I'm in the doctor's house here. Just because he's looking really rancid and I do bring him everywhere. Hoping they don't call me out for being inappropriate in their house. Okay, it doesn't seem like an issue. Nice. Okay, now that Spatula's clean, let's get back to the actual appointment level here. We are trying to become friends, so that way he'll approve the name change that we have to get done with our logic and writing skill. He's starting to feel a little bit better around us, feeling confident. Before he was uncomfortable just because he does have that loner trait, which I gave him to make this a little bit more difficult. But yeah, we're still not broaching the friendship yet. I'm hoping I can do this. I was really hoping somebody would be making food or there's something around here, but nobody's made food the whole time. And now the doctor's going to bed. So I think I'm just going to go steal some rocks from his backyard and then we'll head back. So I'm rushing here to try and nope, didn't even make it to the park bench. I'm already passed out. All right. So we're going to have to use the washroom. Looks like we need food desperately, and also our energy is pretty bad. So hopefully we can get all this done before we pass out for a second time. I would say this is kind of the hardest it's been in terms of keeping the motives up. But that is mostly just because I was trying to take advantage of the doctor's appointment that I had since, it did cost me $70. It's a brand new day. We're going to have to go check on all of our plants. Looks like we already have some things that we can sell, some things we can harvest. The doctor's calling me to go to Ghost Night, which I'd love to join him, but I can't even afford to do that right now because I still have to deduct the $70 from our last visit. All right, so now we're coming to the end of today's episode. We're just going to eat some of the things we were able to pick and then sell the rest of the stuff that we've picked up in order to see what our final funds are. The next episode, we'll be working very hard to finally get our name changed. So if anyone has ideas of what name I should be choosing for the sim when we get our name change, please drop them in the comments below. Otherwise, we are netting out around 190. I'm going to deduct 70 for our doctor's visit, so we're going to have around 120 in the next episode to start with, and that'll be funds that we're working towards with that name change. So that's it for this episode, and we'll see how far we get in the next one.